forgot Carol really isn't coming. It was the carriage house to that estate, right?
That's right.
Exactly.
And they got them both landmarked, and they got them raised money to renovate and open this museum in '97. So it was really fun to be a part of that.
Oh, I guess.
Remember Gary's actual
Yeah.
name?
I had a friend who was. People have been worried about the grounds because Doris Nelson kept them so beautifully all those years, and we do want that building and the grounds restored. And you know, there's a coalition of historic entities that are working together and really kind of trying to help steer the owner in the right direction, to get the right kind of help that he needs in order to do that restoration and not feel like he's helpless or hopeless.
Not everybody can fix a log house.
Oh, absolutely not. We had expert architects and expert logsmen. David Rogers was our I call him the mountain man, because I love to watch that renovation tape. It's got great music, and it shows them, taking out pieces of the old logs, because this entire south side had to be replaced.
On this building here?
On this building, yeah. It had been pretty ravaged by weather, even in the early '70s. And what my mom did was to call someone to get a repair, but nobody worked on logs. This was early '70s, right? And nobody worked on the logs. And what they said was the best that they could do was to treat it so it wouldn't get further damaged by the bugs. And they put cedar siding, whatever that siding kind of, but it was all one. They were all one piece. But yeah, and then that's what lasted from must have been about 1971 until 1994. And of course, when they took it off, you could really see there'd been a lot more damage in those 20-some years. Very good. Thank you for coming.
You could be a food photographer.
I have been.
Really? You better eat it then.
Oh no.
Are you kidding? What flavor are we having?
Husky flavor.
Superb. You know what? I'm a purist. I come up to your shop and I get chocolate, and just on a cone. Yum. It's excellent.
Are we waiting?
Oh yeah.
Anybody wants ice cream? Sure.
Are we ready, or is it still too hard?
No,
Okay.
I got two.
Caramel, whipping cream. Whoa. And how about some toppings? Wow.
There you go. You got ready to go. Load it up.
Sauce? Whipping cream? Which kind? Whipping cream?
What kind of ice cream is that, Jack?
Doesn't get any better than Husky flavor here.
It's really good. Wait till you get it. Chocolate sauce or caramel sauce? How about some whipping cream?
Well, like
Oh, yeah.
Gotta have some whipping
Yeah.
cream.
I didn't get this way breathing air.
Alright, Jack, I'm ready. Oh, whipping cream ready. Oh, what is it? Vanilla? There you go. You have to get a scoop first. Did you start doing this at 4 years old?
Actually, I was born in the back room.
You like it?
Yeah,
What's it taste like?
I don't know yet. I just had the cherry.
Uh-huh.
Good stuff.
Good.
Hello, finally got you down here. All right, excellent. Awesome. I'm doing well.
Are you? You're amazing, woman.
Well, Mr. Kane is still here, but you know, standby. He's on standby. So it's $2 a scoop, so you get one or two. Although,
Husky flake is what we got.
it's so
You
good.
can put all the goods on it.
I got to have the first, you know. And would you like chocolate or caramel? Which? A little both? Whoa, Marianne is living it up. All right, how about some whipped? Okay. All right. Sometimes you feel like an iPhone, sometimes you don't. Hello there. Would you like some chocolate or caramel?
I'm the money.
Or some whipping cream? Or all of the above?
She's fine.
Yeah, she's
Chocolate? What's that? Excellent. Thanks for coming. Did you come with some cereal? Wait a minute.
Hi, okay. Thank you. All right.
Chocolate or caramel or both? Right. Chocolate on chocolate slate. How about some whipping cream? Yeah. You want chocolate or caramel sauce? All right. How are you folks doing today? Whipped cream on that today?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Who's this little cutie?
Grayson.
Well, she's got the best view in the house.
She does. She's ready to get an ice cream for Sunday, too.
Hey, you're gonna spit that thing out in a minute.
All over Daddy's head.
We're going for ice cream.
Thank you. What is that today?
Thanks for doing this.
How are you? How about some chocolate?
Oh, no problem.
Actually, saved me a trip. They brought it down.
Thanks for coming. I know.
Yeah, man. What's your name? Jack. Listen.
For me.
We were just telling her that we need to have a 34th table at this event.
No, I'd be happy to go. I'd love to go. Oh, no. Anywhere. That's why it's
Cream there, Ada.
there's also a great shop behind
Yep.
Thank you.
Wow, I never put chocolate.
Give Mommy the spoon. I think you're on camera a little, babe.
You don't have to move. Could I have your attention, please? Could I have your attention, please? First of all, before we talk to Jack, I want to let you know that if you like this event and like supporting the museum and the heritage activities we have, our premier fundraising event of the year is coming up in October, on October 22nd, and that is our Celebrating 160 Holiday Gala. Now, celebrating 160, what does 160 refer to? Can anybody think of what 160 would have? Anything? Jack, what does 160 mean to you?
I think that's when somebody landed on the beach already.
This is a guy who knows his history. We're celebrating 160 years since 1851. Come on in. You'll get your ice cream in just a sec. We just have a little program. And we have 160 seats at this gala at Salty's on Alki. It's a lunchtime event on Saturday the 22nd. We have a number of tables already signed up for, and I just heard today, and please get your hands ready for a round of applause, just heard from Marcy Stone here in the yellow that the 34th District Democrats are going to be putting together a table for this, so that number keeps rising. Could you please give her a hand? Marcy, as you know, is very active, and she's got a calendar of other events that her organization is putting on, and you can see her for more information about that. But right now, we are here to learn a bit about an institution, aren't we? I heard somebody ask Jack earlier, do you like ice cream? And what was your answer? I think it's honed to a fine point. What was your answer?
I said I didn't get like this breathing air.
100% husky.
Husky fed.
Now, you may think that it's Husky Deli, but some of you may go back far enough to remember that these ice cream cones were called Huskies, and Jack's going to tell us about this. But first, tell us about your grandfather. I think he came here to sell refrigerators. Isn't that true?
My grandfather, Herman, was born on a cattle breeding ranch back in Peru, Indiana, and was one of about 8 brothers. And when he grew up, he left to come to Washington and start his own cattle breeding operation near, kind of near Yakima, called White Bluffs. And he worked there for a couple years, and he didn't do very good there, and he ended up selling the ranch and moving to Seattle, and he was selling Kelvinator refrigerators. And he came across this store for sale. It was called Edgewood Farms, which was at 4735, right next to the Bakery Nouveau, which is now the Arts West card shop. We bought it. It was a little grocery store. At that time, it was a little grocery store. Right next door where Northwest Art was Bailey Market, which is another grocery store. Right next to that was Safeway, which is another grocery store. Next to that was a little coffee shop where the Mashiko's is. And then on where we are now was the AMP. And they're all selling the same stuff. But back then, everybody went shopping every day. There was no Costco.